Hello guys, this video is to basically show you where I have planted my native California plant. But before I show you that, this is what I'm dealing with right now. I wanted to prune this tree to make it shorter so I could reach the oranges when I harvest them. So I had somebody do it, but he not only pruned it, but he defoliated the whole tree, which we kind of agreed up on, but I'm not sure if that was the right choice. So now I have no privacy. It looks horrible. So this is what I'm dealing with right now. So now on to showing you the plant. So before I do that, also let me just show you the California fuchsias. They're doing really great. I had to actually cut them back really severely. So now look at all that new growth that's coming out. So I'm really happy with that. Up first, this is where I decided to plant this Ribes speciosum, and the reason why I planted it there is because I'm hoping it'll get enough shade there. It will get a lot of sun, but it'll still get some shade, so because I think it prefers shade over a lot of sun. So we'll see how it does. It's an experiment sort of, and I'm hoping it'll work out. And this is one of the black baccara roses. It's really coming back to life very quickly, so it looks really good after I have pruned it back heavily. And I also want to show you this part of my garden, and as far as look goes, I think this area is by far my favorite place to look at, and none of these plants are actually California natives. But just look at this area. I mean, it is just so beautiful to me. When I look out from my bedroom window, this is what I'm looking at, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. And look at those lavenders in full bloom, and everything here is just so beautiful to me. And this is the Lutzko's dwarf lavender. It's barely starting to bloom. It's not really blooming yet, but it's about to. But look at those other ones, and look at that one lavender there to the left side. I think I'm going to dig it up, and it's supposed to be like that one, exactly like that on the right side. They're supposed to be the same type of Spanish lavender, but that's the one that got attacked by aphids. So I think I'm going to dig it up and put it somewhere else, or maybe put it in a pot. So I really have to make a choice. It just doesn't look as healthy and as happy as it should. So I'll definitely keep you posted on what I end up doing. This is where I decided to plant one of the Eriogonum grandes, or red flowered buckwheat, at the foot of the statue. And the reason why I put it there, because it's not a big plant. It's very compact and small, so it'll be perfect there. Once it starts flowering, it'll just look amazing there. And here's this little seedling that's growing there. I'm not sure what it is. I wanted to pluck it up, but I want to make sure that it's none of the plants that I like, that maybe it's going to reseed there. So I'll wait until it gets a little bit mature. If I love it, I'll keep it, but if not, I'll just pluck it out. And this is where I decided to plant this manzanita. It is the Arctostaphylos edmundii Weber garden, or Weber garden Little Sir manzanita. And just to give you an idea of where I planted it, it's near that area that I love. And this is a compact variety, and it's not going to get too big, but I hear they can be very finicky, so I have to be very careful of this plant. I hope I do a good job at growing it, so let's see how it'll work out for me. And these are going to be my container plants. This is one of the coyote mints, and let's see how well they will be doing. And right there, that's one of the, next to these other plants, the one on the right side, that's the monkey flower jelly bean red variety. So I do like container gardening, and I just want to show you this other one too. This is the 5-year Power Nandina. Look how it's changing its color. It's getting ready for its spring and summer color. So it's going to turn into this chartreuse kind of greenish looking color. Very awesome change. This one here, this is the pink honeysuckle, or California honeysuckle, or Lonicera hispidula. And hopefully the plan will be for this honeysuckle to climb this trellis, but I'm not sure if it'll be that tall. I believe it's wider than it is tall, but I'll see what I'll do. And it's a bushy type of vine, so it's interesting. So I'll see how it'll play out. And this is where I planted the Salvia desperado or desperado sage. This is in my front garden, and it's looking happy and good so far. I'm really nervous about all these California native plants because I'm new to them and they seem to really have a different style of growing and watering. And this is the Salvia apiana compacta. And this is the Ceanothus maritimus valley violet, and it's looking good so far as well. Here's another rose that I had planted accidentally too deep, and this is one of the black baccara roses. I raised it up, and like I did the last time, so I think if the other one is surviving, this one should be fine as well. I just planted this one not too long ago, maybe like approximately 2 months ago, a month and a half ago or something. But so we'll see how it does. And last but not least, this is one of the Epilobium canum California fuchsias that I had accidentally bought, and I gave two to my neighbor, so that the other one that I was left with, I finally planted it, and this is also in front of my house.